Before we start, I would want you to hit that red subscribe button so you never miss out on any of our videos. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Screen Time. Is there a better time than quarantine to be watching reruns of shows? Definitely not. This lockdown period has got us all watching and rewatching all sorts of TV, especially reality TV shows and talk shows, since those tend to be the lightest, and in these tough times, we need brighter content. We love watching kids on Ellen because who doesn't love kids and who doesn't love Ellen, right? But we have to tell you, some of these kids are seriously evil. Take a look. Number 1, the Apparently Kid. What is so great about this kid? We still don't know why everyone's so obsessed with Noah Ritter and why the internet blew up over something so stupid. Okay, maybe he looks chubby and adorable, but there's something about his voice and his eyes that doesn't seem quite right. If you think about it, the way he spoke on the news report video that originally got him famous was actually quite rude. He told the reporter that he doesn't watch his news to his face. Ouch. While sitting with Ellen, he never really acknowledged what an honor it was to be there. He just sat there and acted like he was the most important person in the room. Parents, please try to raise your kids to be humble. Number 2, Kitcha the Cooking Kid. Alright, you might have found him cute, especially when he jumps up and down to show how excited he is about being on the Ellen show, but let's face it, he was kind of annoying. Sure, he's great at cooking, we'll give him that, but he showed off to the point where you could see Ellen visibly getting irritated. We get it, Ellen. Also, this kid is 6 years old. Somebody asked his parents why he has a Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. Any child with that many accounts on social media is already on the wrong path, and the way he spoke clearly showed that he thought he was better than everybody else. We were not surprised. If you have a talent, you can definitely show it off, but there's a limit. Number 3, Kindness Smile. This kid is far too polite. He has to be hiding something. Have you seen the way he looks at people? His smile is evil. The way it lingers for far too long is actually pretty scary. Go rewatch his interviews and you'll catch it too. He also says all these weird things to Ellen like, "I miss your face." For a kid, that's such a strange thing to say. He even told Ellen he'd name his daughter Dad. Only someone evil would think of naming their own daughter Dad, knowing she'd get bullied for her entire life. To make things worse, he said he'd name his son Zoo, another name prone to bullying. We know he's just a kid, but still he has to be evil, we're sure of it. Number 4, an evil genius. Everybody loves a genius. That's why there are shows like Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader? However, a 3-year-old genius who has made scientific discoveries and can recite the entire periodic table seems way too suspicious to us. Her 2 ponytails may seem very adorable, but they also eerily remind us of that evil kid from Nemo, the one that tried to kill the fish. She knows way too much for a 3-year-old, and anyone who knows too much has something to hide. She's very adorable, but she might be just as evil. In her interview, she definitely stares around too much, like she's examining everything about the room. Even her little giggles sound scary to us. Watch out, she might be the reason for a future apocalypse. Number 5, yet another evil genius. That's right, there might be more than one evil child genius. We're talking about yet another child guest on the Ellen show who identified every flag in the world at 2 years old. Alright, we admit these child achievements are definitely impressive and maybe we feel slightly unaccomplished. However, this kid talks and laughs way too loudly. It gets a little scary at times, and have you seen his eyes and in the baby photos shown in his interview? We don't want to be the ones to judge, but they were way too wide. That kid definitely seems like a cartoon evil genius. We sincerely hope he uses his powers for good instead of bad. Number 6, Rosie. Who hasn't heard of Sophia Grace and Rosie? Well, if you love them, we're here to change your minds. They may wear princess outfits, but they certainly aren't princesses. They starred as con artists on the Nickelodeon show Sam and Cat, and we wouldn't be surprised if they actually turned out to be con artists in real life because they seem so evil. Sophia Grace is definitely miles worse than Rosie, but Rosie isn't all innocent either. You know those smiley blonde girls in teen movies that always end up bullying the poor main character? With Sophia Grace's heavy evil influence, it seems Rosie's headed in that direction. Siblings, your influence on your brothers and sisters is extremely significant. Don't forget how much you can shape others' lives. Number 7, Sophia Grace. Her name makes her sound like she's an angel or the most innocent girl on this planet, but we're telling you she's definitely not. We know her sister isn't awesome either, but this girl insists on stealing all her sister's spotlight. She also always has this evil spark in her eyes that perfectly complements her evil grin. If you've seen her interviews on Ellen, you'll know she mostly just interrupts Ellen and shouts anything she wants to say. What a disrespectful, misbehaved little girl. We hope she's nicer to her sister off camera than she is on camera because she's like the devil spawned to us. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.